Hi everyone, welcome back to Cozy Corner Planting. My name is Chelsea and today I'm going to be starting out my seed potatoes and my carrot seeds finally. So if that's something that you're interested in, please stick around. Along the back fence I have 6 10-gallon grow bags, and that's what I'm going to be planting my potatoes in. Last year I planted in 20-gallon containers and I think they were a little bit too big. I'm hoping that the 10 gallons do just fine. I'm just going to plant fewer and more of them. Last year I had 2 20-gallon grow bags. And this year I'm going to do more varieties than I did. Last year I just did Yukon Gold. This year I have Yukon Gold, Russet, and I also have Red Norland and also some Kennebec. So I'm excited to try some different kinds. It is April 12th today, and I should have gotten to this last weekend per my garden plans, but it was a very cold and rainy weekend and I did not get to it. I did, however, get my brassicas planted, which I probably should have held off on that and done my potatoes last weekend and done the brassicas this weekend, because we did get a light frost and we did get snow after these were planted. So they do have a little bit of frost damage to some of them. But you can see like the new growth coming out is okay. So some of the leaves don't look good. The Brussels sprouts did the worst for some reason. The kale looks good, but you can see what's coming out is okay. So these might be stunted. They might not look pretty, but they're gonna grow. So we'll see how they turn out. So I bought my Kennebec and red potatoes from the store. It was a spontaneous purchase. I did start my Yukon and my Russets at home with organic potatoes from the grocery store, and the Russets started sprouting right away. These actually just started to sprout, and I was actually pretty concerned that they weren't going to, but it looks like 3 of them are. So that's all I need to put in this bag. So I think it'll be okay. What I'm gonna do is I am just going to dig my hand into this pot with the potato and put it in the bottom, probably a couple inches from the bottom. I'm gonna cover it up and then we'll water them in, and they will sit there for maybe 90 days or so. That's how long the Yukons took last year. I actually don't know how long the Russets or these other ones are supposed to grow, but I am going to fertilize these more this year. I did not fertilize these at all last year, and I'm wondering if that'll give me bigger potatoes or if it'll give me more potatoes. So it's something that I want to try. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna do these 2 Yukons. I'm gonna do Russets. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 Yukons, 2 Russets, and I'm gonna do 1 of the red and 1 of the Kennebec. That's what I'm gonna do. So last year I cut these up, but I'm just gonna stick the whole potato down in. I'm gonna make a hole till I'm almost to the bottom, and I'm just gonna go ahead, stick that in. It looks like I'm gonna have to get some more soil and bury these a little bit deeper. My math is all off. I'm gonna put two potatoes in this container. Nope, I'm gonna do 3. I'm gonna do 3 and 3 still. gonna do 3 in one and 2 in the other. And that'll kind of be a little experiment too, to see what combination works better in these planters. It's like 7 o'clock at night. The ones that are sprouted, I'm putting them with the sprouts pointing up. I'm going to put my carrot seeds right here and here. And I didn't have good luck with carrots last year, so I am going to try a different kind this year. And I decided to only do 2 containers of carrots, so I'm going to do the Danver half longs. And I think I'm going to do the Royal Chantenay. I did tender sweets. And the Scarlet Nantines last year, and they didn't do good, so I'm not going to try them again right now. I got these new ones. I'm going to go with those instead. I'm also going to try to fertilize my carrots more this year. I didn't do that last year, and I'm also going to thin them more. So I am just going to sprinkle the seeds all across, but pretty heavily in the soil, and then I'm going to cover it with a little bit of peat moss. I'm going to water it in, and then I'm going to get some cardboard and I'm going to lay that on top so that the seeds don't move around. Carrot seeds don't need light to germinate, so they can stay covered until they germinate. And once most of them are popping up, you can go ahead and remove the cover. That's just to kind of keep everything in place, and helps with germination, because carrots can be a little bit difficult to germinate, and I didn't have a problem with that. They germinated fine. It was getting them to grow bigger than, like, I don't know, like a root. Like, it was the teeniest little thing that I ever did see, but the kids did have fun picking them and eating the little teeny tiny baby carrots. So I'm just going to make sure that the soil is as loose as possible and as level as possible. And this is going to be the Royal Chantenay. This is for me later when I forget what I planted where, because I'm not labeling these right now. So I'm just going to pour a good bit in my hand, take my fingers, and I'm just going to go to town. Try to spread them as evenly as possible. I feel like this is so wasteful to like overseed like this. Because you're pulling out the ones that are overcrowded. But they come with a lot of seeds, and it helps ensure that you do get enough. And one more just for good measure. I got these seeds from M.I. Gardener, and they're so affordable, and they come with so many that it doesn't hurt as bad. And these Danver half-longs are from Baker's Creek. It's hard because you can't see them. That was too many right there. And because I'm anxious, one more. So here I have some peat moss, and I'm just going to very lightly sprinkle this over. This is just lightly, not, you know, not really covering at all. This just helps with keeping them covered in moisture. So you can see just how lightly I sprinkled that with the peat moss. Now I'm going to go cut out some cardboard the size of this container, stick that in, and I'm going to keep the cardboard wet. I'm going to water this, put the cardboard in, and I'm also going to water the cardboard. All right, thanks for watching today's video. Glad to have this done finally. It's been looming over me all week. And can we just talk about the crappy weather that we've been having? I'm in West Virginia, Zone 6B, and it has been cold, and raining for like weeks. It has not warmed up at all. Well, we'll see you next time.